accurate.
With that, I would like to thank retired Major General Dr. Kochhar for sharing that. Please stay with us as we come back to you for a later discussion as well. Now we stay in Asia. Taiwan has been placed on high alert after Chinese military drills around the island were scaled back. All 11 Chinese Coast Guard ships have reportedly left nearby waters, while emergency response centers for Taiwan's military and Coast Guard remains active. Meanwhile, the drills named Justice Mission 2025 have involved 77 Chinese aircraft and 25 naval and Coast Guard vessels, with 35 planes crossing the Taiwan Strait median line. However, Taipei has condemned the drills as a threat to regional security, while China has described them as a stern warning against Taiwan's independence. The move follows a record of $11.1 billion U.S. arms package for Taiwan. Now for this discussion, we welcome Mr. Matthew Vadum. He's an American journalist, joins us live from Washington, D.C. Thank you very much, Mr. Vadum, for joining us once again. And hi, thank you for joining. Now looking at this, what do you think, what strong messages is China trying to convey by these scaling up their drills and making it more often, and also now crossing the median line? Do you think that U.S. continuing to selling arms to Taiwan is escalating the situation?
I think that Communist China is trying to send a message to U.S. President Donald Trump that they're not scared of him, and that they are going to stand their ground in their hemisphere, in their part of the world. They're upset that Trump has been engaging in an attempt at regime change in Venezuela, which supplies a lot of oil to China, and they're upset about that, and they can't do anything about it. So they are flexing their muscles in a part of the world where they can take action. So this is a message not only to Taiwan, but it's also to the United States, saying we're still here, and we're not afraid of you. I think that's the message that they're trying to send to the United States.
So what should the United States and regional allies do as tension escalate? And like you've mentioned, this is like a warning from China.
Well, I don't think there's very much they can do. If a country, with a navy wants to conduct drills, if it wants to conduct exercises on the high seas, I don't think there's anything that they can do. But I think that the United States is not going to back down. It continues to sell arms to its friends in Taiwan, and it's going to continue its efforts. President Donald Trump is going to continue his efforts at regime change in Venezuela, no matter what China does. So I think that the two sides are really, it's like they're talking past each other, if you know what I mean. Okay, yeah. They're not. One is sending out a message of strength, and the other is sending out a message of strength. This is all just, public relations. This is for international consumption. I don't know that, when it comes down to it, that it actually means that much, other than the U.S. and China are both putting their best face forward and attempting to come across as strong countries that are relevant on the international stage.
Right. And lastly, how do you think they should avoid escalation, given the risk of misinterpretation, as the drills become bigger and bigger?
How can the United States discourage that?
Yes.
Well, they could have their own drills, if they really want to turn up the temperature. They could start having, the U.S. Navy do passes of the Chinese Navy, drop in on them and get up close and take a look. They could send planes up to interact with other planes. I'm not saying that they'd attack each other, but I'm just saying they could have, they could engage in an escalating battle of conducting shows of force, to show that they're serious about their defending their interests in the world.
Thank you for highlighting that, Mr. Wadham. Please stay with us as we come back to you for our next discussion.